So Super Bowl tickets, lowest price tickets, $4,505 to $4,691 before fees. Times that by a family of four is $18,000. $18,000. You're not even including fees yet, which is a percent,
That is
not a set number.
insane.
I'm sorry, for $18,000, do you know what kind of vacation I can have? And watch a Super Bowl
Heck yeah.
on the beach? You know? Hey, I don't know if you know.
I'll stream it from the beach.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from your favorite brother-sister duo, sharing relatable life experiences, some tips and tricks, and a whole lot of stories.
It's showtime. What's wrong with you now? What'd you break? The show's over here, girl. The show is over here, not on your toes, okay?
Checking the notes to make sure I had it up correctly.
Probably got them witch toes.
Right information. Talking about toes.
Yeah, you probably got them witch toes with the curled nails and little warts and fungus growing on them.
Yeah, definitely not. Not showing a picture of my feet, but they definitely are not like that.
I'll show mine if you show yours. I'll show mine and you can show yours.
Nobody wants to see yours.
Shoot.
We will be canceled for sure.
Oh.
They'll say, nope, done. Nobody wants to see that.
I don't know if I got enough camera for my feet anyways.
Yeah, let's just bless everybody with not showing them that, because that's...
Well, welcome everybody, and it is showtime with Two Voices, One Life podcast. I'm greatly appreciate everyone tuning in, streaming, watching, showing love, sharing, all that good stuff. I don't know all that good stuff, but I know it, but I don't remember what it's all called. So
it's fine. Repost, share, like, follow, subscribe, all of the above.
All of the above.
It all.
Yes, we do.
And keep doing it, please.
Yes, but thank you for everyone. Today, Lisa and I decided that we're going to do a podcast that is about sporting events and concert ticket prices, and also we may go into a little bit into another ticket thing that's kind of intrigued me. So I'm not going to say what it is because we may not get to it, but the sports and concerts, big ones.
Probably not, but.
Ooh, I'm kind of parched, so I may not talk that much.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, the idea of the concert tickets and sporting events came to me actually while we were flying here, because I was thinking about all the ones I've been to in the past and how much fun they are, but now it's getting harder and harder to go because they are crazy. Like, I would have loved to seen Morgan Wallen or Jelly Rollin' Posty, but I'm not trying to sell a kidney. So like, I don't understand. It's crazy how different the prices are from even a couple years ago. It's wild. I mean, I get some part of why, but it's just so crazy.
It's really unnecessary, to have to be so expensive. So before we get too deep, how many concerts have you been to? I bet you anything you've been to way more than I have.
Yeah,
over 10?
Quite a few. Oh, for sure.
20?
Probably, because just alone all the Dave Matthews concerts that I had gone to, that was probably at least 10, I think.
Wow.
When Dave and I, we traveled to different cities.
Venues. Mm-hmm.
So that was, cities, venues. So that alone is probably just 10.
Wow.
And then not counting my first concerts, or what was your first concert anyway? Just get curious.
You really want to know? Madonna.
Yeah, I'm asking you a question.
Madonna.
Really?
No. My very first concert was George Strait in Houston at the Astrodome during the rodeo.
Oh, cool.
And then that same week, I seen Selena. And then Salinas, and then a couple That same year after the rodeo is when she got killed. So I get that was the last
Dang.
time. Yeah, that was my. What was yours first?
Very cool. That's a cool first concert.
Yeah, it was awesome. I'll never forget it. Took my girl at the time.
Oh, jeez. Well, I went with Dad.
Would you
He took me to see Avril Lavigne. Avril
really?
Lavigne, she's a skater punk
Yeah.
girl. Yeah,
Uh huh.
that
Huh.
was my first. Well, no, actually, before that, I went with Auntie Sarah and the girls to see Jesse McCartney. He was a pop
Oh
boy,
my
boy.
God. That's like
But
Backstreet Boys or something,
but yeah, he was just by himself.
right?
So instead of like a boy band, it was
This is
just him
boy
by
band.
himself. So yeah, I don't
Yeah,
remember who I saw first, if it was Avril Lavigne or Jesse McCartney, but those are my two first ones. So yeah, then after a Nickelback, I think,
that's a good
and
one.
a
I've seen that one
variety of
too.
Nickelback was good.
That's a
That was
good
a
one.
long
Yeah,
time ago, but
yeah, yeah. I
that
did.
was it. Yeah, all the country concerts I've seen
I
and
know
like
you've seen
those
a
country
lot.
events, the CMA Fest
Yeah.
over just by
Oh, that.
you. What was
Yeah,
that? 3 nights in a row or
yeah.
four
3 or
nights in
4
a
nights.
row?
Yeah,
So I mean, do you count each night a concert? So if
yeah,
that's the case, well,
yeah. That's a lot.
quite a few.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, I saw George Strait, then seen Selena, and then I seen somebody else. I can't remember. Who it was. Anyways, and um, then Dad and I went to go see Metallica, and
Oh, cool.
then I went to go see Nine Inch Nails, and then Nickelback,
Nice.
Tool, and some other. So I've been no more than 10. I know that much. We're pretty close. But I would go to more. I wanted to go to like a couple country concerts, but they're so freaking expensive. So going into that,
Yeah, remember we talked about doing Zach Brown Band? And
yeah,
we were just like, yeah.
it's like ridiculous. I don't think there's any need for it. So
Mm-hmm.
that's my personal thought. But
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and I love going because I love seeing live music. So like that feeds my soul besides the beach. And it's just a whole different experiment seeing it and feeling like the bass and all that stuff. It's so much fun. But yeah, it's harder to go nowadays for sure. So
it
now I
is.
see cover bands when I can.
Right. So I tell you what I've done, because I like going. I think the I don't really so much like going to concerts to see the person or the stage or anything. It doesn't really. It's like okay, I don't
Oh,
mind.
I like to see the person. Depends
I
who it is.
yeah. I mean, I can see. Anyways, so I try to find a whole album. I know you do. Try to find the whole album, and I play it back here in the theater room. And I bought like a
Oh, okay.
professional grade amplifier, professional grade speakers, and I like going to the concerts. I want to hear it and I want to feel it. So I want to feel the bass.
Right.
I want to do all that. So I'm like, I figured I'll spend the money there, even if it costs me $2,000 within the rest of my life, because this equipment should last me. Oh, it's like okay, I'm good with it. So I just do that. I know it's not as good, but I got my beer 20 feet away, so I'm good. you know. So
True. You're not waiting in bathroom lines
yeah,
or, paying overpriced for beer or whatever, any
yeah,
kind of drink.
yeah. That and they hold a lot of the concerts at the football stadium, and there's like no parking anywhere nearby, and you have to walk forever to get there. And then the crowds, and then you got drunk knuckleheads you got to deal with. So I'm like, I just don't want to deal with that. So that being said, the
Yeah.
average ticket price for a concert in 2025 was anywhere from $98 to $136 for an average. That's
Yeah.
just the average,
For
right?
an average.
Mm-hmm.
So that's wild.
Yeah. So with that being said, um, so a lot of artists, singers, musicians, bands, whatever, the whole genre type of people, a lot of them don't have a record label that they belong to. A lot of them have gone to be in their own record label, to their own company, their own entity, right? So they don't they can go
Mhm.
out and say what they want to say. They don't, have to worry about being politically correct, or, they could pretty much say what they want and nobody's going to drop their endorsement, right? So Kid Rock went
Right.
to the Senate and pretty much went through and told the Senate that, hey, this is ridiculous. We set prices for our tickets, and then we have these companies out here, ticket companies, that increase the price a crazy amount that people can't
Right.
afford to go. So then they're losing money. Ticket people are losing money because they pretty much are pricing themselves where people don't want to go because they want to go, but they can't afford to go. So if you go,
Correct.
usually, it's not all cases, but usually people don't go by themselves, right? So I know if I'm going to
Well, yeah,
go,
not usually. Yeah.
right? If I'm going to
At
go, I
least
want,
one other person.
right, exactly. I would like to take my wife or whatever. So if I go, and let's just say I want to go see blah, 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 right? And I'll go buy a
Mhm.
ticket to go see a band that, let's just say it's $130. Now I got times that by 2,
Mhm.
right? So that's
Right.
$260. And then you're dealing with, which I'm looking at here, the average price for Nashville Titan Stadium during concert prices for a beer average is
Well,
$15.
not only that, and then your taxes and parking too.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm getting. I was getting ready to add all this up. So when
Okay.
you pay $260 for a ticket to go see, plus you got, like Lisa was saying, your ticket prices and all that, and beer and park and all that, you're looking at minimum $400-500 for one night for 3 hours of entertainment.
Yep. Mhm.
Explain this to me. Explain this to me. I can pay $125 to watch a UFC fight and I get 5 hours of entertainment. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah. It's different.
it's gotten so expensive that people want to go and they can't afford it. I know I can't, and I'm not going to. I'm not. I think there's no reason to have to pay that personally. And a lot of bands
Right.
say,
But like
my tickets
we've
say,
paid like
a lot of bands will say, "Hey, I want to sell my tickets for $50," and then the ticket people will say, "Okay, yeah, we're
the
selling
sales
50,
person or whatever.
yeah," and they sell them for the 150 or whatever. Lisa, what down here is anywhere from $15 to $16 for a local show. Mid tier artist club
Yeah.
theaters, 15 to
Right.
120. A stadium, 70 to 250. Festivals, VIPs, 80 to 500. It's a lot, guys.
Right. Depending on the artist and the locations, all of that, and how well known, obviously, the artist or whatever is. Obviously, that's going to cost different too. But yeah, it's pretty crazy that that's the amount of, for entertainment for a night. Like you could go on a date night and spend obviously a lot less, go to a dinner and, just do something more low key. But yeah, see, like we used to go to a lot more concerts, like, 3 or 4 a year. But then like it's been getting so crazy that we're able to do, I think, one. Well, last year was different because we had helped for a local place, so we got tickets for free. But we did a beer tent, so we got in the concert for free. But other time we still had a ticket and we only did one concert because we don't really do date nights. We have a kid, we have babysitter very often or whatever, so we don't do a lot of outings. So that one we're like, okay, well, we'll spend this money to go do it because this is our chance. I mean, yes,
Right.
it is
No.
ridiculous, but we don't do date nights once a month or do anything like that. It's just we don't have the help or whatever. Anyway, um, so yeah, we have paid a crazy amount of money and we know that we're going to be spending, this night is going to be a $500 night. Like, yeah,
Right.
that's crazy and that's ridiculous. But, if we were to add, 5 or 6 date nights in a row or whatever, it equals up in a way.
Right.
But, this would just be one night versus multiple, which,
Right.
what do you want? But so we're like, well, we'll just go and do this crazy event, spend this crazy amount of money at once.
Right.
And, it is what it is. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like we're doing those
Every
as
month.
often as we used to. That's for
Right.
sure. No, 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 no. Like, yeah, we only go in, I think, August through October. Like, is usually when like the country concerts are outdoors, like near us. So that's when we usually go. So it's only the chances are, or there's not many then anyway. But still, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's an
just
expensive night for sure because by the time the driving or the parking and then
right.
food, as we got to eat before. We're not going to eat inside, so we're still going to probably go to a restaurant ahead of time.
To bologna and
So,
cheese sandwiches.
well, at one time we stopped, I think, at Jimmy John's and just ate that
Yeah.
before the concert.
Yeah.
Or like another time, the traffic was insane, so there was no way we were going to be able to go and get food like a
Right.
restaurant. So I think we got Wendy's or Culver's or something beforehand. I'm like, I just need to eat food before we go in. And sure, it would have been nice to have a drink before,
Right.
something a little cheaper or whatever.
You know
But
what?
sometimes that's
I
just
just thought
how
of
it
something.
worked. But
Maybe I need to park my barbecue trailer out in front of the events so people stuck in traffic, they can just come get barbecue sandwiches. Right?
you should. They would do it. For
You know?
that and a porta potty.
A porta potty, $5 to go to the porta potty, a barbecue sandwich, some chips, and a cold beer. Man, girl, don't get me
For
started.
real. You'd clean up.
Yeah,
For
but
real.
yeah, it's
Because
so, like
especially
at
if they're
least,
waiting in traffic.
yeah, that's the thing. That or it's like Uber service. In traffic. It's like, hey, I'm the green car. I have my flashers flashing.
I'm the fifth guy trying to get off the exit ramp. Can
Right.
you deliver to me, please?
Yeah, just it's just
Yeah, it's
so you. I
so
mean,
yeah, I mean that's how we justify, paying an crazy amount of money is just, yeah, it's one night,
right.
but we don't do it any of the other times. So
But if you do it like
a lot of
once
times though we
every
do.
other year, it's not bad.
Right, and we don't take extravagant vacations or anything like
See,
that
I'd rather spend
either.
it there.
So,
I'd rather spend it there.
well,
Beach
and
time.
that's what we said. There was a concert, I think it was Luke Combs or somebody. We were going to look for tickets and go, but and it was going to be in Milwaukee. So we would have to pay for hotel and drive, and then I needed an overnight babysitter. So,
There goes
all
the
of that
price
is
on
going to
that.
add up.
Right.
So I was like, we could spend that much, should we rather go somewhere like for a vacation than one night? And I was like, yeah, we decided
Yeah.
not to, bother with that.
You know what? Take you a
It's just
small
crazy.
portion of that money and go buy you a nice JBL portable speaker, and you can take it with you on your cooler on the beach, and you can listen to that band all day long. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we got a Sonos one, but yeah,
Yeah. I mean, shoot. That's what I'd be thinking. I'm like,
yeah,
nah, we're not doing that. That's just craziness.
yeah. It's
So yeah, that's part of what we're talking about. What we want to cover
But
is
then there's
just
all those
expense.
different ticket websites too now that
Right.
are saying, some are saying that they're cheaper and they're not, and buy on here, buy in here. But then it's so scary because you don't know what if they're legit or not. So like
Right.
I know I always use either Ticketmaster or StubHub. I've looked at
Which we're not
SeatGeek
sponsored.
before, but I've never bought any from SeatGeek or Vivid Seats. I've never bought
Yeah.
off of either of those, but those are legit ones. I've seen some other ones and I don't trust it. I don't know. But you could even still get fakes on, I think, StubHub or Ticketmaster, possibly even.
Yep.
So but yeah, when you look at those, it's crazy the prices. Because all of the ticket brokers, they go and buy a whole bunch. So that's what happens. Sometimes we would get the pre-sale code for any of
Right.
the artists that we like, or we'll get the pre-sale code. We get that. You're able to go in early and get them, but then by the time you get on, say they drop at 10 a.m. You
Mm-hmm.
get on, and more than half of them are gone already because the ticket broker
Yep.
snagged up like 100 of them, and
Right.
then they resell them for double or triple the price.
Right.
So
So
it's
that's
wild because like you try to use the pre-sale to help you out, so it's more cheaper, but
yep.
not necessarily guaranteed for that.
No, and that's what
Yeah.
kind of what Kid Rock was saying. He testified before the U.S. Senate subcommittee, blasting Ticketmaster and Live Nation for high prices, calling for a 10% cap on tickets resale to stop the greedy and gouging of the fans. He urged the Congress to investigate the industry, advocating the artist control and using technology against the bots. For 2026 tour tickets have been listed at an average of $411 starting.
Oh,
Yes. So he is calling these ticket masters and all them. Um, he called them snake something. So, and I'm like, greedy snakes
I'm
is what he
sure.
called them. So, and I get his frustration because he's going in front. That's what I was kind of going earlier. He's going in front of all the people that can't do this because they have record label companies that they have to fall under
Right.
their guidelines, otherwise they drop them. Well, he ain't owned by nobody, so he can say what he wants, which is really neat. You could be
Right.
your own person. You really don't have anybody owning you like a slave, 'cause that's what it is. Like these record companies they're just slave drivers. That's all they are. They're real slave owners, and it's greedy. It's just pure greed. So I'm gonna get off that soapbox because I can get really deep and get pretty nasty on these people that do this.
Yeah.
But so I'm not gonna do that to y'all. If y'all want to get me going on a soapbox, just bring some of this stuff up and we can have a show. And I guarantee you, I'll show you some stuff that you're gonna be like, oh my god. So, yeah,
We're not doing
NFL.
that today.
No, we're not doing that.
But I noticed though sometimes when we would go to the concerts or sporting events, well no, it wasn't really concerts, more so sporting events. The closer you get to the event, sometimes the people start dropping their prices
Mm-hmm.
because they don't want to get stuck with
Right.
the money. So
Right.
that actually happened one time. We were able to go to a Bears game, and we were on the 200 level, but it was like a VIP area. They had like their own bathrooms and
Oh, nice.
food, and it was a nice, or a club level club something.
Yeah, but
And we were
that's
able,
worth money right there.
well, and I think he got the tickets at like 10 o'clock. That it was a noon game,
Oh, okay. So you
Sunday
got him
noon
like that
game,
day.
and he got it at 10 o'clock like that night, the
Oh, that
night
night. Okay.
before.
Okay. Yeah.
And so like he would keep looking, and they're like, oh, they're gonna drop, these are gonna drop. And I think, yeah, we got them that night before, and a different time we got them the day of. So like
Wow.
at 7 in the morning is looking and looking, because we work far, so we had to drive, so like, well,
Right.
do we need to get going or not?
Right.
And but
Like,
yeah,
do we need to get
sometimes for
dressed?
those events, right, people do drop their ticket prices because they don't want to get stuck with it.
No, for
Not
sure.
always, but I mean,
Yeah,
I've
for sure.
seen it go down.
So here's another
But
reason why ticket prices for sporting events are so high. So earlier today, I spent a little bit of time kind of reading some articles about sporting event tickets being so high.
you were
And
really?
oh Lord, don't get me started. Don't get
Does your
me
brain
started,
hurt?
you little Portuguese.
Wow.
So they were saying that a lot of a big reason is they're blaming it on the athletes, basically, why tickets are so crazy. So I started going reading some of these articles and getting down this rabbit hole. So the most highest paid athlete in the world is a soccer player, Portugal,
Really?
$275 million.
Jesus.
275 million. He's the highest. Second is
That's
basketball,
crazy.
United States, 156 million. So that's total earnings that I'm giving you. Okay, so on field,
Oh,
so this basketball player gets 56 million on the field. Okay, so
that's insane.
think about soccer, football, basketball, baseball, all these teams, right? How many players they have on the
Right.
fields or courts, whatever, at one time. And just add all that money up out there. There's where your a lot of your ticket prices are going. I think this is where I'm going, and this is kind of one of the greed of NFL why I don't watch them. I think these athletes, whether it be any sport, doesn't matter what sport it is, I think they should get paid on how they play,
And their
just like
actual performance, like
actual
regular
performance.
people.
Yeah, just like regular people. You know what? You suck today. You ain't getting paid. You might as well just get fired. Because they have these contracts, so they get locked in. So one of the articles I was reading is
Right.
these players get locked in for this contract, and they get so much dollars. Well, a lot of times they'll like, I'm not getting hurt. I'm too pretty for that. I'm still getting my 156 million. So they're still gonna get their money.
Right.
And I don't think it should be like that. You ain't making you didn't play successfully today. You didn't put 100%. You ain't getting 100% of your check. You make a touchdown,
Right.
you make
Or
a
yeah, maybe
home run, whatever. You're going to get the extra 5 million or whatever it
like a
is.
bonus.
A bonus, right? Here's your base. We're going to pay you 156 million. That's what you could earn this year, but we're going to start off at
However many
100,000.
yards you get
Right.
X
Yep.
amount of money
That's
per
what I
yard.
think. That's what I think. And I bet you anything, these freaking ball players or whatever athletes, they'll start performing again. Think about it. When you're at work and you go work at
No,
Walmart,
that's
Home Depot, you get paid on your actions, on how you perform. The better you perform, the more money they're going to pay you, right? Think about it.
That, and yeah, as a store in general, like Dave being a store manager, so as long as his store is doing well, then this whole store gets a bonus. So like based on their performance. So
Exactly.
he gets a bonus, all the employees get a bonus. So yeah, I could see how that, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen with any of those athletes.
And
that's why it always makes me so frustrated that all these athletes, yes, they do train hard and they do a lot, and they're away from their families, and
I mean, look at
a lot of
nurses
that.
though.
But
Look at
that's
nurses
exactly
and
what I was
doctors.
going to say. All first response,
They go to school. They
first
go to school and
responders
training and work hard and all this. I mean, they probably do just as much
get
as these
paid nothing.
athletes and get paid nothing. Like
Yep.
especially these
especially all the first responders.
Yeah, it's
like,
dumb.
Firefighters, police,
Firefighters,
all
police,
of that.
yeah.
They all do
Look
a lot
at
of
teachers.
work, and yeah, exactly. I wouldn't want to.
Don't even get me started on this. Don't even get me started. I'm
But
already
no,
out.
I'm just saying, like, it frustrates me just also because, like, I was in the nursing field for quite some time, and I seen, all of the work that I and everybody else put in, and we literally have people's lives in our hands.
Exactly.
And we were getting paid nothing. And, we would miss lunch or hold our pee or barely drink water or whatever all this time, and we're getting paid nothing. And then these athletes are, getting paid crazy, have mansions that are like, in every city or whatever. It's just, yeah, it's something that's always going to frustrate me until something is fixed. But I don't know about that. So anyway, that was my rant.
Yeah, that's a that we can do pretty good on these rants. So NFL, $297 is what Lisa put that on these notes. I'm gonna put these numbers on you. Okay. $297 per game on average across
Google
teams.
Helped
right.
me
No,
with these.
I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm getting at is an average household family. An average household family is a family of 4. That's an average size. Okay. So Billy, Bob, Mary Lou, Fonda, and John.
Love the names.
Yeah. They all go see the Redskins at $297 a ticket. That's $1,188 for 3 hours to watch a pro football team. That's not including taxes.
Yeah.
That's not including parking, drinks, food, snacks, T-shirts, jerseys, whatever else nonsense that they sell, right? $1,500.
Yeah.
$1,500. Easy. Stupid.
Yeah, that's
NBA.
I mean, if the team is bad, then it might be a little bit less. But
like the Titans, I think people were still going and buying their tickets, and I'm like, oh my god,
so great.
they're
How
better
much
than
were their tickets? $5?
Shoot, no, they were still in the hundreds. And I'm like, why are y'all still
Well,
buying these
yeah, I know
tickets?
they're still expensive.
Yeah, I'm like, why are y'all going and
Well, like
paying this
it's
money for
too
this team that sucks?
whoever they're playing against too. Like if it's
Right,
a
right,
good team, then the prices those games are going to be more expensive as well.
right. But you know what, the slot it's going to be a slaughter. So,
Yeah.
so NBA,
Well, true.
right? NBA
Hmm.
165 per game. Family of four, $660 plus all the extras, right? Hockey, 146 per game. A family of four, $584 plus all the extras. Now, what team has the lowest ticket prices? What or not team, but what sport? So baseball, $79 per game. Family of four is $316. Not saying that's justifiable at all, but that's a lot more justifiable than $1,188.
Well,
Houston
yeah, totally.
Astros start around $10 for some games. For some games, $10. Right. So if I have a family of four, five, six, whatever it is, I'm looking for them $10 tickets, right? You know, that's when you have a family like that, you can't. That's the only way you can afford to do it. And you're at this, and
Yeah.
even at that price, I'm stopping over at Kroger's or Jewel's or whatever and picking up some bologna and cheese and some bread, and I'm stuffing that down in my jerseys and bringing it
Bringing a
in.
snack
Yeah,
in. Yeah.
I may have a bag of popcorn taped to my leg or something, you know.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy. So they get
It
they get
is.
expensive. Houston Astros ticket prices for 2026 season are starting around $10. The average price for are approximately $91 for a baseball game. You know, average. So get you some of that.
Yeah.
The other thing was
That's why, like, I think too, like, if you have a big family, um, to start doing
what
like
to
the
give them
minor
away.
league teams. What is wrong with you?
Just kidding.
But I
I
mean,
mean, it'd
mom
be
didn't
cheaper.
give you away. She kept you. She
I think
probably
she
should
took me
have,
from
but
somebody. Is what she did. I think she did. She loved me, and she's like, "Man, that's a good
I don't know
looking
what she
baby.
gained by taking you from
Shh,
somebody.
good genes right here. I'm like a bull. I'm got good stock in me. You know, good genes. You know."
Yeah,
Anyway, go ahead, sis.
you're special.
I know it. That's all right. Though.
Um,
Did I make you lose your?
special. Um, hmm?
Did I make you lose your sense where you were at? Did you lose
No,
your thought?
I got
Okay.
it right here.
Okay.
Always.
First time.
No. You can do like them. Are you done? Can I talk?
When? No. Go ahead.
Um, minor league games
Yes.
are, they're not going to have like all of the crazy named people, but those are also a lot more affordable. So, yes, I would love to take Jackson to a White Sox game. Yes, I know that they're not good or whatever, and it's in the city.
Cubs.
So, no, not the Cubs, not the Cubs. Anyway, so like we could take him to a minor league
Right.
game and he would still have just as much fun. He doesn't know. Like, and they have more kid events at those minor league games anyway. So, those are ones that are going to be more family friendly. Like, they even have hockey one teams too. And
Mm-hmm.
occasionally, um, people from the like higher level will play in the minor league, like if they were hurt or something. I remember we saw somebody from the Cubs on one of the teams. But I mean, those are still just as much fun and they're cheaper and affordable. So check those out. I know we have a baseball one. There's lots of baseball ones, hockey ones. I haven't seen any football ones though, and basketball minor
Yeah.
league ones
I
to go
think
check out.
Nico's. Yeah. They're
But those
those
are
minor
more,
league ones are pretty fun too because I know like the one here that we have.
yeah, I feel
We
like,
got the Milwaukee Brewers one
right,
here. Man, they got putt golf. They got slides. They've
wait,
got
Milwaukee Brewers in Nashville?
the Milwaukee Brewers is we got the Nashville Sounds, but they're owned by the Milwaukee Brewers. It's their minor league.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
So they got all kinds of like kid stuff out there, and then on like the behind the outfield, they have like a venue, like an actual live band in there playing. I mean, it's like a cover band type deal or a smaller
Oh,
unknown band,
cool.
whatever.
Right.
So they have that. They have a brewery. Um, they got all kinds of stuff back there, and they got like the outfield is just a grass zone. They don't have any seats, so you kind of just bring your own blanket and
Right. I would say, yeah,
park there.
usually they have you bring your own and just like
Yeah,
picnic kind of right there.
it's really neat. So I was really amazed. The company that I worked for um, had a company pass for us, so we had the skybox, and
Right. Okay.
then we go up there and go eat, and then they paid for like an hour before the game, an hour into the game of beverages and food. So that was kind of cool. But that's the only way that you
That's
can.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. But like you were saying, going to one of these minor league teams to go see a baseball game, take Jackson to, that would be a good way to introduce him to it instead of spending, going to a Cubs game, a winning team and
A Sox game.
play,
Yeah.
watching them play and not be interested, and then you got to walk away for 3/4 of the game. So that might
Right.
be
That's another reason why I wouldn't want to take him to one of those kind of games
right.
because yeah, he's never been to that kind of, places anyway, so going to the minor league one is a better choice
Oh
for a
yeah,
family, especially yeah, they have tons of stuff to do. And yeah, if he's bored, then, I wouldn't feel bad about leaving or going and doing a kid thing instead of
right.
watching the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
that's a good
triple A team.
option for family friendly or even just date nights. Like
Oh
you and
yeah,
Kim would go, so
yeah. We used to go all
it's
the
like a
time.
nice date night thing too.
Yeah, they had, like I said, they pay for our food and drinks, and be like Friday. I'm like, hey, let's go to the ball game. You don't have to cook dinner, and we'll go eat there and watch the little, you know.
Win.
Yeah, so it was nice. We paid for our park and they paid for everything. So it was nice. But a triple A team is 20 to 50, 30 to 40 for an average. Double A 15 to 30, single A 10 to 20. So there's your ticket prices on that. Just thought I'd share that one. So ticket prices may go down when the event is closer so people can get rid of their tickets, just like Lisa was saying earlier. And just because it's an NFL, East, West, Central, whatever, if it's NFL or baseball, any of these big ones, it doesn't matter what area they play in. They're not going to have the same, like the Titans are not going to charge the same amount as the Chicago Bears or the LA Rams or whoever, right? They're all each location is going to have their own set price too. So if you live in between, like kind of like Lisa's in Chicago, she can go to Milwaukee or Green Bay, go back and forth. It might be cheaper to go see somebody else, look at it that way too. So that's another way to do it.
Yeah.
So like Houston, you can go San Antonio, go Dallas. I don't know who would do that. Yeah, it's just kind of like going backwards.
Dallas?
Yeah, go see Dallas the Cowboys. I mean,
Oh.
that's like going backwards. You got better luck looking in the trash can.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, sorry, any Dallas fans listening.
It's all fun. You know what? It's just a sport. I don't know why people get so bent out of shape sometimes. I'm like, it's just a sport, y'all.
Oh my God.
It's just a sport,
yeah.
man.
People do, and it's
Yeah.
hilarious.
It is.
I mean,
I'm
the
like,
Bears gave us panic attacks every game they played, but
oh yeah, but it's so fun. That's what does make it fun, though. And that's why I like watching.
but that made it fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's not like those people that were throwing things at their TV or whatever,
just
crazy stuff like that. It's not that serious.
I wonder what the television sales were in Dallas since they lost so many games.
Oh God. Maybe I didn't even watch them. I don't know.
Right. So yeah, here's a little bit before we get off the sports thing. Super Bowl for this year, what just happened as you watch it. It just happened. Okay.
It just happened, correct.
Right. So
It's
we're
a
doing it
couple days
before.
ahead.
We're a couple days ahead, right? So Super Bowl tickets, lowest price tickets, and $5 to $4,691 before fees. Times that by a family of four is $18,000. $18,000. You're not even including fees yet, which is a percent,
That is
not a set number.
insane.
I'm sorry, for $18,000. Do you know what kind of vacation I can have and watch a Super Bowl
Heck yeah.
on the beach? You know, hey, I don't know
For
if you know.
real. I'll stream it from the beach.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but the resort that we go to for the Super Bowl and like the championship for baseball, basketball, and all, and hockey and all that, they will show it on a big, huge screen. It's huge down at the resort.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Well,
they
I know
do
they have
show it.
like a sports bar, so I figured it would be on, but
This is outside. It's outside.
nice.
Yeah, it's really neat. So think about that. You could take your family of four. It'd be a lot cheaper. Hate
Mm-hmm.
to tell you, it'd be a lot more
Oh,
fun. You ain't got to pay
definitely.
for
And
food. You ain't got to pay for drinks. It's already included, and you get to
nope.
put your feet in the sand.
Sit in the pool, keep them coming.
That's right. That's right. Here's a 20. Here's a 20. Right. So
Yep.
that's that.
I'll be right here.
That's a just crazy
Yeah,
amount.
that's
crazy.
yeah.
So
I mean,
premium.
that's I don't even understand. That's wild.
Yeah.
Wild. So that's
You've got to be.
yeah. I don't think
I don't-
I'll ever be going to a Super Bowl unless I was
Yeah.
given tickets, which that's not going to happen either.
I'd probably
but,
sell them.
You know,
I'd probably sell them, to be honest with you.
right?
Yeah. Shoot you.
Unless if it was the Bears in the Super Bowl, I'd go. But
Shit, I'd sell them. I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
yeah, you would make a lot of money.
Yeah. Think about that. I mean, for you and Dave to go an all week, all inclusive vacation. Figure it's $4 or $5 grand with airfare and everything, right? That's 4 years or 4 trips of vacations you could pay for.
Exactly.
Or
Yeah,
put that
fast.
18,000 in IRA, invest it, and see what you get in 4 years out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or start saving for my Bronco. I mean, either way.
Oh my God, you're gonna be broke down. You don't need more than that. Make sure it's got a heated tailgate, okay?
Okay.
This way you can put your hands on it and push it when it's cold outside. Your hands will be warm. So Super Bowl premium VIP seats, $40,000 to $69,000. $40,000 to $69,000 celebrities that get paid these $275, $156 million. You know,
okay, celebrities, brain
singers.
surgeons.
No, you're talking about celebrities like these Grammy Award winner people, you know? That.
Well, yeah, them.
Yeah.
They can. But like the common people.
Common? You don't have Common paying $40,000, $69,000. That's not Common.
That's why I'm saying. Like,
that's not Common.
Nobody can afford that.
No, Common. I don't even think it's $45,000 or $4,500.
Not even 18.
No, that's not Common. No.
So
a family of 4, if you're gonna go see a Super Bowl, a family of 4 for premium seats, it's almost $200 grand. It's $200 grand. You know, you can go to some cities and buy a house for $200,000. Do you realize you can go to? That's crazy. That's just crazy.
Yeah, no. Hard no.
That's a hard no.
I will sit it and watch from my couch and eat my snacks and go to my own bathroom and be warm.
Yeah. I'm like, man, for that kind of money, I'm going to the beach somewhere and I'll get me a blow up and watch it on the beach.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a nice idea as well, for sure.
You can probably cater, have somebody just come feed you all day for that kind of money.
You know? Private chef.
Private chef.
Can you make me sushi, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, but I mean, I'm not knocking people who do it. I'm even making fun of you because that's just, I can't even imagine spending that kind of money. I may be making fun of you. No, I am making fun of you, but I'm not knocking it because I just don't understand it. I know maybe I do understand it, but don't want to understand it or whatever the case is. But I know I wouldn't spend that money. And like Lisa, if she's like said that, you know, if we was given tickets, I'd probably sell them. Because especially if it was a Super Bowl, I'd probably sell it because I'm just not can care less, really, honestly. And I used to watch Super Bowl just for the halftime show.
Anyway, but
yeah, just for the halftime show would be the only thing that I would watch it.
Performing.
Yeah.
Depends who's performing.
It is. I'm not gonna get in that topic either. But
no. But anyway.
Anyways, so
what else?
Here's my thing. So Super Bowl, I thought, and I just found this out, I thought Super Bowl was only held in stadiums that were domes, but that's not true either.
I gotta say, I don't think so.
Mm-mm. And as far as NFL goes, did you know that more and more stadiums, newer stadiums, are being built that have less seating in them than they did before they were being built or rebuilt? Because they're putting more shopping
Really?
stores. Yes, they're putting more shopping stores in them, more venues, more dining locations and
Like
stuff
food
like that.
stuff.
Yeah, and excuse me, here, like we're getting a new stadium here in Nashville for the Titans. I don't know why, but they're picking probably. Yeah, anyways, I ain't gonna get in that one. I ain't gonna get in that one. But they're putting, I think, 10 or 12,000 seats less than what they had already.
Wow.
They couldn't fill it up the way they were losing anyways. Um, but they're adding, I think, 4, 5 band venues, little band venue inside the stadium.
Really?
Yeah, and they're actually going to have like not a strip mall, but it's going to look like a strip mall where they have different kinds of stores to go shopping at. And I'm like, hey, hold up now. You're going to charge me 200 or let's just say $150 to go to the ball game and then to go shopping? That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's weird that they would have like shopping. Like I get for like the team wear, there's
Yeah,
those,
it's all teamwear
but
stuff, but it's just like different shopping stores, different kinds of. It's
a
crazy.
bunch of them.
Yeah,
And that's weird that they're gonna have like band areas. Like you
yeah.
want to see the game, the football game. Why would you be watching people sing? If you want to see people sing,
Uh,
go down Broadway or any of those other streets and
I'm
go
glad
over
you
there.
get it. I'm glad you get it. That's what I've been saying. I'm like, I'm not going to pay $150 to go watch somebody play when I can cross the river, literally throw a rock to the other side, and go watch somebody
I
play
don't know if you'd
music.
make it, but
I probably wouldn't either, but it's all right though. At least I try.
it's kind of far.
It
I
is kind of
walked
fun.
across it a few
Did you?
times.
Surprise.
Yeah, when we went to CMA
Oh,
Fest,
yeah.
that
Yeah.
was the only way we could get an Uber. We had to walk across it. And let me
Yeah.
tell you, walking across it at 12:30 at night with all the drunk people,
And then in the summertime when it's
it
hot and
was
humid,
yeah, it was smelling great.
right? Yeah. Don't you love that smell?
Like, get me off this bridge. Couldn't walk fast enough to get out of there.
There's rumor,
Yeah,
and I say this strongly, rumor, because I don't know. I haven't seen anything on it. They're talking about putting a walkalator across the bridge.
really.
Yes. Yep. And then there's also been
I
rumor
mean,
that they're talking about having a bridge right off of Broadway where you can look down Broadway and you see the bridge going right into the new stadium. So I don't know.
well, that would be cool.
Yeah, but I don't know how many more millions that's going to add. They spending money like crazy. I don't get it, but I can see here having a new stadium because if they spend the money on the audio equipment, which they should, because there's so many concerts held there, especially during a CMA
Yeah,
Fest, they really need to
right.
spend the money on the audio equipment there because the old stadium, which is still being played in, well, I guess not anymore since they lost, but the old stadium, the audio was absolutely just horrible, horrible. But
Mm.
they need to spend the money on some good equipment there. My thoughts.
Yeah,
Um,
because they do hold lots of concerts, so yeah.
they do a
But yeah,
lot.
anyway, um,
Going into the next topic, which is still has to do with pricing of tickets and venues. Are you ready to go into this one, Lisa? Yeah.
mm, yes,
I know this is kind of like a big one right here. It really is. This is huge, guys. This is really huge. You're not going to
breaking
believe
news.
this. Breaking breaking news. Two voices, one life podcast.
Breaking news with Lisa and Oscar.
The duo going to the movies. Yes, it's a big one. I haven't. When's the last time you've been to the movies?
Well, before taking Jackson, it's been a hot minute. So we took him to see a movie Thanksgiving because one of
Okay.
this movie came out that he wanted to see, so it came out on Thanksgiving. But before that, yeah. I mean, we took
Yeah.
him, I guess, one more the year before. That was his first movie. But Yeah, before that, I couldn't tell you the last movie I saw before that. It's been forever.
So I'm gonna go into this. Our realtor, for all his clients, he sends them a ticket basically, or invites them every winter during Christmas to go see a Christmas movie of some sort at the theater, whatever's out, and he pays for the whole theater room itself, and free drink and popcorn for the show, and he pays for that for all his clients. So that's pretty cool. That's really nice of him. So
That's
I've gone
nice.
to a
Yeah.
couple. The last one we went to is I went to go see Willy Wonka. Is that what it's called? Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah,
No,
that's the last one I went to go see. I went to go see, and I'm like,
that
yeah, I
is
can't.
forever ago.
That was just like the newest one just came out like 2 years ago. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
It's like a musical. I didn't realize that. I thought it was gonna be like a movie. This is like a musical, and I'm like, yep. So I got maybe 10 minutes into it. I'm like, I'm out of here. Kim and I left. But other than that, when I would travel and work, traveling, I instead of going sitting in the room at the hotel, I would go watch a movie. There was a good movie out, I would go to watch that. So I would literally, and this is no joke, and I was probably very frowned upon, but
frowned upon.
frowned upon. I would go get my lunch or my dinner and carry it in with me, and then well before I even get there, and I would stop at the liquor store, and I'd get me the little bottles of liquor, and I'd put that in there. I'd go get my dinner, go to the movies, eat my dinner, have my drink, and I was like, man, this is awesome. So that's what I would do when I would travel. It
None
was
of
all
that
good.
surprises me at all.
I was like, hey, shoot. And we got per diem, so it came out of my per diem anyways. It didn't really cost me anything, so I would do that. That was, kind of. I would either do that, or I would go to like a Bass Pro Shop, or sporting goods store, or something different. I went to a putt
Pass the
golf
time.
thing, yeah, go kart thing, track. I went to go do that one time. It's just just something. Instead of sitting in the hotel room, I'm like, I'm not doing that. Or going to the pool, depending if they had a nice pool or not, because I wasn't fond about these public pools. I'm like, no, I'm not swimming in these. I don't know how good they're taken care of. So I didn't want to come out with fungus. But going to the movies, popcorn average price is $7.99. It's the average. That is this is what got me. This is why I wanted to cover this. 788% markup.
Wow.
I'm gonna start selling some popcorn.
For real. Sell it in the parking lot before they get in. Here, take this in.
Yep.
Holy
Do you know
moly.
that a movie theater is supported by the concession stand? It's not supported by the movie.
That.
I mean, they make some money off the movies, people buying tickets and stuff, but it's really
movie
supported by.
tickets now though are expensive.
They are, but they get supported on the concession stand.
The concessions, 100% for sure.
Yeah, beer and wine
Especially
is
like those boxes of candy.
Oh yeah,
Good Lord.
it's $6. $6.
Dollar store before. Thank
Okay,
you.
now you learning. Like going on a cruise
Dollar
ship.
store. I used to go to like Walgreens. They would have like 3 for $5 or something or whatever.
Yeah,
like put it in our purse or even a dollar store, whatever. But yeah,
that's crazy, right?
$6 a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
Well then,
no.
So $7.99 for it's not much for a thing of popcorn, right? But it's 788%.
I was saying it depends how big the size of the popcorn
Right.
is.
That's an average, right? So, but now you're going with a family of four, and I'm gonna keep that theme, family of four. That's usually what the size is, right?
Right.
So if you got a family of four, 2 adults, 2 children, how many popcorns do you buy? Do you buy just 2 and share them, or do you buy 4? Because each one. Yeah, I'm like, this is me, just as me.
You're gonna be sharing.
No, no, I'm not, because I don't know if they clean their fingers or not. They may have just went to the bathroom, gone poo poo. They didn't wash their hands. Nope. You ain't sticking your nasty old fingers in my popcorn.
You wouldn't share with Jackson?
It's hard.
He washes his hands a lot.
No, that's true. He does.
He'd be okay.
He does. I remember when y'all were here, he did that. He did. He always washed his hands. Yeah. So he might be okay. But I just I don't know. If I was an adult and I had 2 kids, it, like I said, if I was an adult and I had 2 kids and I was gonna go to the show, nah, I'm not sharing with my own kids. No ways. I know they're probably gonna be nasty. My kids would probably be nasty. So beer and wine,
Would be.
$4 to $18. A fountain drink,
That's not that
medium.
bad, but
No, it's not. A fountain drink, medium to large, $4 to $9. A typical movie ticket price breakdown for 2025. A standard movie is $8 to $15. So depending on what time you go, what day it is, there's different prices and all that.
right,
So that's why I would go, and it was during the week. Usually on Wednesdays when I would go. So I'd go with like $10 ticket, grab my lunch or my dinner, or my little thing of whatever booze I wanted or drink, and I was good. So a
right,
3D is $12 to $18. An IMAX is 15 to 22. X 18 to 25. A 4DX
holy moly.
movie theater, 4DX. There was only 7 of these in the country
I
because
was
they're
gonna say I don't
so
think I've even gone to
they're
one or
they're
heard of one.
so expensive to build. They're so expensive to build. So I did the IMAX here in Nashville.
Makes sense.
Did all the
Yeah, we've done
audio cabling here.
IMAX.
It's pretty cool. Did all the
Oh, okay.
all the cabling for all the speakers and putting the speakers in. That was awesome job. I liked that job. That was a fun one. That was a fun little project. But yeah, that's a good way to get your ideas of if you're gonna your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend, family, whatever. You're going on one of these outings to whatever sports, movie theater, or whatever it is, concerts. Uh, the best piece of advice that I can give y'all is don't go. That's all I will say. Don't go. Because when that credit
I
card bill
mean,
comes in, it's gonna be oh
yep. I worked a
it's
lot of OT for that.
no truthfully not honestly though. If you want to go one of these events, go. I mean it's your prerogative. You do what you do you boo, as we say. I'm not gonna merge and get in
Right.
your lane. I'm gonna stay in my lane and I'm not gonna merge. I'm gonna look forward and keep on going. I'm not looking in the rearview mirror and I'm not looking in the side
Right.
mirrors. You do you. I personally would love to go to a concert, but until these artists get real and these ticket people get real, I'm not doing it. They need to adjust. And I think the only way that we're going to get to be able to do this as a whole country is just don't go. Don't go. Don't buy
If
them.
people stopped going, but
Yeah, they're going to have to
unfortunately, I
lower.
don't think that that's going to happen. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's going to be the only way. It's not. It's to me. It's just not justifiable to do that. I've been wanting to put a pool in here at our house, and I don't mind having the yard dug up and having the mud and all that, and I don't mind paying the $30,000, 40,000, 50,000 for. I don't mind doing that, but I can't justify spending that kind of money for 3, 4 months out of the year, or even 5 months. I just
right.
can't justify that.
Yeah.
Now, will I probably do it? I probably will. I'm probably gonna wait another couple more years and put a couple more dollars away. You know that, or I may go sell me some damn barbecue brisket sandwiches outside these stadiums and that are and
There
let
you
y'all pay
go.
for my pool.
I mean, there's people that sell waters out of their little coolers, like on the
Yeah.
corners of the streets, like walking to the games some of the
Mm-hmm.
times. So,
I'm just
might as
gonna.
well.
I'm gonna go.
And you can get shirts and you could have your face on it and say, Oscars brisket, come up with something fancy and you can
Nope.
sell them. See?
Nope. I'm gonna hire me some good-looking girls, and the girls can be out there selling the waters and the briskets. That's what I'm gonna do. Mm-hmm.
Well, it depends what kind of event is going on. You got to cater to the people that are going.
Men will buy a bag of poop as long as a good-looking girl is selling it.
Yes, but if you have a lot of country concerts in your area, the
Yeah.
girls are not going to buy from other girls.
Says who? We got
Well,
women that
they
like women.
will, but okay.
No, I know what you're saying. No, but you're right. Well, have both men and women
But
selling them. Some
yeah,
young
there you go.
hunks out there selling water too. It's okay. I don't. I'll spread the love. I'll pay them too.
Ay, ay, ay.
But no, just
On
kind of
that
just
note, everybody have fun. If you do choose to spend money and enjoy it. There are alternative ways to go to events, the
yes.
minor leagues, like we said. There's
Hmm.
movie theaters that on like Tuesdays or something, they have cheaper
Hmm.
tickets.
That's very true.
Just search around, do your research
Yeah.
before you go.
Yeah, like we do like once a year type thing. Once a year we're gonna do this event or we're gonna do that event or whatever, just because we can't afford to go constantly. So I think this year I would like to go see a concert because I haven't been in probably 15 years. So this might be my year to go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be expensive, but you only go over. Oh Lord, that's it. Peace, love, happiness, and God
Just
bless
kidding.
every one of y'all.
Have a
Thank you for
good day,
tuning in.
everyone.
Have a good one. Taylor Swift. Seriously? Oh wait, you wait
I
till I
knew
get
that would
this.
make you stop talking. You'd be
Oh
like,
man,
what?
Sad and tone, here I come. Sad and tone, here I come.
T Swift.
T Swift. Mhm.
T Swift.
No, no. These notes,
Either.
she did a
Her
great job
alone
on
and
it.
her tickets are crazy.
What is she worth? Oh, man, I gotta
5 billion.
look. I gotta look. She's got to be in the billions.
She's
Taylor Swift. Net. Holy moly. I love you,
how
Taylor
much?
Swift. I love you, baby. You're so beautiful, Taylor Swift. Oh, yeah. I would come
You
serve
like
you
her?
every day. Oh, yeah. I'm Taylor Swift. I come serve you every day. $1.6 billion. Eras tour, which generated over $2 billion.
In the tabloids, of course you are. You're nosy as heck. So
Oh,
shocker.
man. Oh man, 'Kay, there was a piece of trash or a stick sticking out with like a flag across the street. Kim seen the people out there marking it and doing something across the street. And I was coming down the stairs, so I looked out the window just to look out that way, and I seen that, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what the flag says. Kim goes, why don't you go look, nosy? And I'm like, I'm not going over there. I go, shoot. I go, your grandma would. She goes, hell yeah, she would. Her grandma literally walked down the street because a car. She looked out the window, and there was a note in the windshield of this car, and her grandma walked down it because she couldn't see what the note said. She walked down there to go see what the note said. And I'm like, man,
That's amazing.
that's nosy right there. That's
Yeah,
nosy.
that's that definitely is.
June, Lisa, you could buy me that for my birthday.
Over there.
Mm-hmm. Here at
I'm
Nissan
gonna
Stadium.
go work the corner.
Well, do what you got to do. That's what I want for. That's what my birthday.
Wow.
Hey, shake
I
what your
mean,
mama
any
gave you,
other
girl.
brother would say no, don't do
Shit.
that. But
I'll even give you a ride, take you down and drop you off. Just kidding. Just kidding. I wouldn't let you do it. Or maybe I would. I don't know. Not just kidding. I wouldn't.
yeah. Thank you guys for always supporting our show. Please subscribe and review on Apple Podcasts. Follow and rate on Spotify or subscribe on YouTube. 2 Voices, 1 Life Podcast. That's the number 2 Voices, 1 Life Podcast. Don't forget to follow us on our Instagram and TikTok. That's 2V1 Life Podcast. Also, our Facebook, 2 Voices, 1 Life Podcast. We hope you guys have a great week and catch the new episode next Wednesday. Bye.